Once again, we are back on Soch ki Tea Talk Train of Thought with a series of an episode with an Iron Lady of India, Geeta Poduval. We have seen the various interesting insight right from our childhood to an public sector where she had worked for 22 years, gone at the international level for an audit, and as a part of an anchor. We have more than 500 events I think she had hosted in India and abroad too. Ma'am, welcome again. Still Dil Mange More. We have seen, I think, as a part of a TV serial, you're part of an ACP role, like, how you got that break in TV serial, like?
Yeah, so first of all, I want to take you back to that memory of mine that I wanted to join the civil services. It was always a very big desire for me that government mein kaam karna hai, so I want to work in civil services. But it didn't happen because of family pressures of getting married. Yeah, I had to get, like, when you are a Manglik, the first and foremost priority is that get married, otherwise apshakun ho jata hai. So I couldn't get to fulfill that dream of me wanting to become an IAS officer. So this was somewhere there inside me that I wish I was that, because there was so much to give back to the country. Now what happened is that there is this producer who was keeping track of various activities of various people. I was a part of a reality show also in a Malayalam channel called Amrita TV. So I was the only contestant from outside Kerala. And I had literally stolen the hearts of all the jury members over there. But because I was also working in the government department at that time, so because of all that pressure, I couldn't continue long in that show. But all those was getting noticed. My father, he is a Limca record holder, and he's also he is actually holds the Limca record for the only Indian in the country for publishing coming out with a publication in Ahmedabad. Right from conception stage to the printing stage, a single person army. Okay, so there is no Indian who is actually doing it in the country, and he's keeping the language of Malayalam alive in Gujarat. So he is a very well-known writer. He has written 65 books, translated 65 James Hadley Chase novels into Malayalam, and even at the age of 75, he's doing that. So that blood is also there inside me. So what happened is that one of his friends had written a crime thriller novel, an investigative novel. So that was getting converted into a television serial. So that person asked my father that would your daughter want to feature in this serial, and my father told me that as someone is asking for you because he had seen you in so and so channel. So I said, again my same spirit, pehle haan bolo, then you think about how to do it. I had never acted actually. Okay, never kabhi acting nahi kiya, and I'm a classical dancer, so I talk. As much as I talk from here, I talk with my hands also. So I went there, and when I came to know about the role, it was nostalgia, because I always wanted to be in civil services, and here was this role where I had to become an assistant commissioner of police.
Just a snapshot for Geeta Poduval in that particular role, like of that TV serial, like for a target audience, please. So how are you feeling by looking at big in dress as an ACP and solving the crime problem?
It was amazing because the role demanded that I should not smile. Now, I am a person who smiles a lot, who talks a lot, and here the role was completely opposite to my personality, that I had to be very serious, and I had to be very like a typical police officer, you are investigating a crime, so ekdam kadak banna tha, aur kadak banna to government office mein mera experience tha. So I knew that. So that is why sir, what is very interesting is that in your life journey you may have everything that you experience somewhere wo kaam aa jata hai.
It gets connected.
Yes, it gets connected. So because all along in government service, I was called Hitler because I was very strict officer. I used to not allow any hanky-panky to happen within or outside the department. So that came into use here. So for me, it was a beautiful transition into the character. I had to shoot from morning 5 o'clock till 8 or till night 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. It was a beautiful experience. I could wear the uniform, and the moment you wear the uniform, sir, it is such an amazing feeling. Like, you know, you feel patriotic inside, and you feel that sense of responsibility, that sense of duty.
Correct.
All that I could live that dream in that uniform. It was amazing.
What is the number of episodes?
There were totally 8 episodes, and after 8 episodes was over, the serial went on to another producer, and then it went off from there. But one thing I should tell you, that my most amazing feeling was when the media, the media of Kerala, they published in their publications that about my role and my acting, appreciating it. And till date, whenever I read that she acted exactly like a real life police person. That was something which was amazing.
I see. And in fact, as a working PSU, then as an anchor, now as a TV serial, like, you know, and then how you came across that ad with Shahrukh Khan, like, you know, of Narrow Like Paint. कैसा आया आपके इसमें?
बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बात है ये. एक्चुअली मेरे पास आया ही नहीं था. मतलब आई वॉज नॉट सपोज टू फीचर इन दैट एड. एक दिन रात को आई गॉट अ कॉल एट नाइट saying that Geeta, we want Malayali looking around 15 to 20 people. Okay, but they all should be Malayali looking, and by Malayali looking, what they meant is dark, typical, like, you know, that look. Now, and they wanted next day morning to report to a studio in Andheri. Now I because I was an anchor, I knew lot of people, lot of association people, and all. Quickly we managed to organize, instead of 15 people, we organized 20 people, and next day morning we all went there. So before going there at night, I was supposed to send photographs of everyone. Okay, I sent my photograph also. Okay, and my photograph was rejected. Okay, so I was heartbroken because I knew it was Shahrukh Khan. So I was a big fan of Shahrukh Khan because of, again, the same principle that I follow. He's a meticulous actor. He's a method actor, very dedicated, very hardworking actor. So I wanted to work with him, at least standing next to him, you know. So, but my photograph was rejected. So, but it was my duty to take all these people there. So I took them all there, and they were all getting dressed for the role and all. And I was just standing in a corner, and the rehearsal was with duplicate Shahrukh Khan. Okay, so there was this young guy who looked exactly like Shahrukh Khan, and in fact we thought Shahrukh Khan aa gaya, but it was not. It was the duplicate, and uske sath they were doing rehearsals. Now, while they were doing rehearsals, the producer was a foreigner. The director was a foreigner. So he was like, no, they have this very high method of working. They were checking the camera angles and all those things. And suddenly he saw me.
Camera foot.
So no, while he was looking everything, and he saw me standing in the corner, and he told something to this lady who is the model coordinator or the artist coordinator. This lady came to me and said that, would you like to come into this ad? I said, Neki or puch puch. So I said that, but you only rejected my photograph. No, the director is saying that to take you. You know, if I had 4 legs at that time, I could have jumped on 4 legs. But I had 2 legs only. So they dressed me up, and it turned out that my position was exactly next to Shahrukh Khan. Now, it was a dream come true, and an amazing experience working with him. That is how I got this opportunity.
I think many times being in Mumbai, I think bolte like all the stars are out over here, and you never get a chance to just come closer to them, like.
Yeah, true.
And that's a real warm feeling of being part of that particular ad of Narrow Like Paint, along with Shahrukh Khan. Like, we can show that clips to our target audience, like. Great. I think it's an interesting journey, like right from childhood struggle to public sector, then as an anchor, and then as a part of an TV serial show, like. many a time it so happen like हमने कुछ एक चीज अचीव कर लिया and we are saying oh ठीक है like it's we have achieved something in life and we get carried away and we drag that same thing for longer and longer and longer. But in your case, what we have seen, I think, on this TikTok Sochi, we are taking an exclusive story of an Geeta Poduval on this channel, and now next phase of her life as an actress. How she got that kind of a role. We are going to catch up with Geeta Poduval in our next episode on TikTok Sochi. Till then, just go to www.ttalk.net, subscribe and like the channel as much as you can. Thanks, Memo, for being part of this show.